Hello. And yes, I trim my beard down to the roots. Hold on, dogs. Yeah, trying to find my way back here. So last weekend, we of course had no power. Ran off a generator for most of the day. Uh, and you can tell that the angle is a little different on the camera because my monitor is a little TV. So I bought one of those over the air antennas just to see the news a little bit. But and then we had cables everywhere throughout the house running from the generator just to power like the had to power the modem and the router and the fridge and of course the TV. Luckily the TV has apps on it, so we watched some movies. I'll discuss one I watched on Prime. It was pretty that I've been wanting to watch a long time. Hey, Matt. If we're talking about the aerosol on Diabolic, I looked and I was like, I didn't see anything I really needed or wanted. But Hamilton books I looked at, I I, I got Shock, the Bava movie. Uh, that I did get one more, but it was like a $3 Blu-ray. It's a Russian superhero movie called Guardians. I really dig that movie. I don't know why. I mean, it's kind of I don't know, corny, goofy, but so I just ordered those two. I started off on like 4 or 5 movies in there and kind of whittled it down. So I'm I also last weekend one side of my fence decided to I'm not a very good fence maker or put or and so the wind blew multiple sections down, so I'm gonna have to break down and get that done here soon. So I'll be spending a good chunk of change. Ah, I mean it's a depressing movie. It's not as bad. I don't think it's as bad as the Don't Look Now, but it's kind of depressing when you're dealing with a child murder. It's not for some reason I don't mind the child killing in Don't Torture a Duckling as bad as some of these other ones. Hey, Red. But I guess to get it out of the way, the Scream 6, we went and saw that today, and uh, overall, I liked it. I didn't think, I heard a few things about the final act and the motive of the killer or killers, and I don't know what they were referring to as being weak or something like that. I don't know. I don't think it was weak. Um, so I'm a little perplexed to that. Uh, it's obviously it's a little different because it's an urban setting, so that's a little different. I and they place it around Halloween, so I guess that way they can get away with a lot of people dressed up like Ghostface. So if you like the last one, I mean this one's kind of similar. So I mean as far as quality wise and stuff. So and also I mean I'm not going to give away, but there's a lot of stuff in the movie that goes back to the other films. They reference a lot of the other Scream films in a really unique way, or not, I wouldn't say unique, but straightforward way, which I guess would be another way of saying it. So they acknowledge all the other killers and stuff. So again, I wouldn't say I don't know what anybody else. I didn't hear Wes and Aaron to a good point say what their opinions were. Dana, but I would recommend it. Um, uh, nope. Not, I mean, not me. Uh, uh, also, well, the one movie that I watched last weekend, it was a long one, but I didn't have much to do, obviously, because couldn't do anything else. I saw The Devil, which been wanting to see for a while, and it was on Prime Video, and I watched it, and I, I like it. It's kind of it's got some, I don't know. There's parts of the story that I wouldn't have done if I was this certain character, but thanks, John. I guess it's accidental because I had to turn the the monitor that I use as a TV, and had to get the over-the-air antenna, and then I put the camera back on, and this is what I got. So, hey, Texas. So, but it's a pretty long movie, 2 hours and 20 minutes or 22 minutes, and I don't know. I liked it, but I don't know if I'll be watching it anytime soon because it's not really a feel good movie. People get killed. Uh, yeah, that's the one I don't really like a whole lot. So I mean, right now I believe they're up to, if they're going to release another steel book or whatever of Scream, it's probably going to be Scream 3. I would imagine if they're going to. I don't know if they will, but I'm definitely skipping that one because I really did not like that one. I mean, it was okay, but nothing I've nothing I've revisited in many years. I revisited the others quite uh, recently, as far as the first one and the second one. I got on 4K. I watched those, and then the fourth one I like a lot. So that one I have not rewatched in quite a while. I did some pre-ordering though. Uh, on the old Amazon. Ow. I pre-ordered the 4K at Last Starfighter. It doesn't come out to June, so I pre-ordered the Maltese Falcon on 4K. That can come out in April sometime, and then Brotherhood of the Wolf 4K. Now I'm a little iffy on that one uh, because I think Shout Factory's releasing it, and they released the kind of a crappy Blu-ray of it. So I don't know, but I have those right now pre-ordered. Of course, waiting on a few things. Waiting on the Bollywood horror thing from Mondo Macabre. Um, the City of the Living Dead 4K. And I did order something from Diabolic from Cauldron. Uh, what the hell? Oh, Kill Butterfly Kill. I know I'm going to regret it, but I went ahead and ordered it anyway. uh, it just too much of the it just got to me. Damn. At 8. Nice. I like the Doritos bag. That's but I hit my head nice and good. I hit it within two times within like 2 minutes or a minute. you know, whatever. I don't know which part cut my head, but And then I was trying to take a nap because I'm freaking tired, and I'm gonna have to work nights next weekend. So, and I haven't stayed up late in forever, especially not working. So I'm a little out of sorts. But they asked for assistance on nights, and I volunteered for this week. So trying to get some points that I'll probably never cash in or receive brownie points. So next weekend I probably won't do anything because I'll be working. I won't get off till close to midnight Friday, and so I probably will be out of it for all next weekend. Will be my guess. We'll see. Um, yeah, I really don't even know if I got a DVD of that. I might, or I actually may have a Blu-ray, but it was probably one of the first Blu-rays of that that came out. I don't know how good it is. Nice. One thing I did watch last night that let me see if I can look it up real quick because um, it was horrible. Mm, me, yeah, this was horrible. Let me see if I can find the right. Gosh, the movie was shot in '72. I noticed it said it was released in '85 or something, and but I saw this movie doesn't look like it, but it was shot in '72, but did not get an exhibition license, whatever the hell, I guess to show it. Um, I don't know. It's called the mystery. It was called Return of the Vampires, but it's also been called, I guess, the Mystery of Cynthia Bard or Blaird. Oh, oh. But so with the title Return of the Vampires, you know, you expect something. So I didn't know the 80% or more of this movie takes place in an apartment, and the and it's a lot of talking, and at certain point they look at this painting, and it's a painting. I don't know if it's a classic painting, but anyway, it looks like something with this weird deformed face, something coming out of its mouth. I don't know what it is, or maybe I don't know. Um, and then there's someone talking, and all of a sudden, he turns around. The chick has got vampire teeth and try to get him. So at some point, he hits her over the head with this giant lamp, and he's pretty sure he kills her. So he, at some point, he takes her outside and buries her. But when he gets back up to the apartment, there she is. Now, I was a little out of it, but I'm thinking that it happened again. And then the entire thing happened again. And at this time, uh, the guy turned into a vampire and attacked the woman, and she knocked him in the head and thought she killed him. At some point, he wakes up, and then they start walking around and trying to figure out what's going on and stuff. We have howlers. It's always a noisy thing here. Wow, 20 people were listening to me go on rambling. But let me see if I can share something, because it's always easier to do that. But the damn thing, yeah, it's not. It's weird how this StreamYard works. It doesn't. Sometimes you open some browser windows and it doesn't see them when you try to share them. Oh, cool. I'm part German. My mother's side. Salty Dagger. But yeah, I never got. There's some sales and stuff, but I just didn't see a lot that I wanted for myself. Uh, Let me check out a few things real quick if I can find. Don't know the discs. Also, I wow. I watched the movie earlier, and I'll just spoil it because it's not that great. Well, I've got quite a few. Maybe one of these days I'll do something like a show and tell. The one I have is Suspiria out there, but I have several others. Hello, 4K. I have some that I really like. I got Vampire Circus and uh, Captain Cronus, Vampire Hunter, Countess Dracula. So I got some Hammer stuff. Got Demons poster signed by Roberta Bava, and Demons 2, which is a little bit not as good quality. The oldest one I have is it's called Evil Eye, but it's the girl who knew too much. Bava's Bava movie from the early 1960s, but the poster has got a little stamp for 1964. I got a Madman poster signed by the Madman. So, and I got so I got one here that a Savage Streets poster I got signed by the director, Linnea Quigley and Linda Blair. So I hadn't got into posters. I looked into one in the last couple of months, but even though I thought it went for a cheap price, I didn't want to spend $60-something. So, but what the hell was I saying? Oh, the movie I watched. So I wanted to watch it. We got home from the theater, so I had couple hours, and I watched this movie called Final Test, The Final Test, and it's basically a cheap Hong Kong remake of Outland, which with Sean Connery, which I just watched a couple weeks ago for the first time in maybe years or ever. I can't recall ever watching it. Well, anyway, it's got a lot of it's a weird movie because it's got stupid comedy and action and stuff. I mean, it's got really some crazy stuff. But the one thing I will not do is the old. Well, at the end, near the end, like just right before you get the credits, the good guy walks out and gets machine gunned to death, and then there's a girl with him, and she's sitting there with a machine gun waiting as the guards come in to kill her, and that was it. So it was kind of shitty, man. And I like, I mean, especially with the comedy and stuff, and it end the movie like that. I don't understand. Sometimes I just think they want to screw the audience. I don't think it's the best in the franchise. Facebook user. Yeah, it's just. I think it's out. I think that ship sailed for affordable stuff like that. So yeah, it was. Like I said, I hadn't seen it, and it was a pretty good for what it was. And but yeah, not too not too high on the final test. I think it failed for my standards. There's like a new killer. It's called The Killer, but it's from South Korea. So I really don't know if it's a remake or their take on John Woo's Killer. But I'm going to probably I'm going to try to watch that tomorrow. No, I don't like Final Exam, but Final Exam was better than the Final Test. And that's a good. I have no clue what that's referring to in the movie. The only thing that really happens near the end is this nerdy guy is actually a robot or something, and they rip half his stuff off, and he's got blinking lights, and that's about it. And that fight lasts maybe 4 minutes. So I don't know. I wouldn't waste anybody's time looking up the final test unless you just want to see a trailer or something. But wow, yeah, I can imagine. I mean, to be honest, I mean, I guess the transfer is good. But I don't know if it was deserving of a 4K or it really required a 4K, but there's a lot of movies like that that sometimes they'll do overdo it, like that visual vengeance stuff. They're putting these straight to VHS movies on Blu-ray. I mean, it would probably look exactly the same on DVD. I I think now it's basically DVD is disposable, so they're not going to uh, even bother. It'd be all right if they put maybe two on there, but one movie on there is just not worth $30 or whatever the heck they're charging for it. I mean, some of those are on that Hamilton Books were like under 20, so maybe, but I don't know. But again, I just maybe I'm just getting old and stingy. I couldn't find something. I see that they're going to put out a new version of Stone Cold with Brian Barthworth, the Boz. I haven't gotten that on Blu-ray, so I might get that at some point when it's on sale. Incidentally, Umbrella's putting out a new Blu-ray of I Saw the Devil. Oh, Studio Canal is releasing 4Ks of the Three and Four Musketeers from the '70s. Wow. Primal Rage, though, I saw that they're releasing that from Vinegar Syndrome on 4K or uh Dark. Eh. This is the real Uncle Bill. I mean, it's flaky. I've gotten several. I've got a couple releases, or at least one that I really liked. Uh, Magdalena, possessed by the devil or whatever. It looked. I mean, it looked decent. I just don't know. The guy running it, obviously, the demon. I'm not a big fan of because I think he's a loud mouth with yarn tied in his hair. But sometimes you gotta buy from people you don't like if you want a certain film. It's good. I got the Blu-ray of it, and it's all right. But it's not your standard Jello, that's for sure. Oh shit, John, that's bad news. Yeah, that's shitty. Hello. I wish I could have. I mean, I guess people don't like David Gregory. I don't know. I don't have a really. There's a lot of movies that Severance put out. A lot more than Dark Force Entertainment that are, you know, decent and look good and stuff. Obviously, I mean, I know about the cardboard enthusiast shit. That's kind of. But I mean, when you announce something, they listen. They got to know people want these slip covers and all that shit. People are obsessed with these damn things. So you know, when there's complaints about them, I mean, you got to accept it. That's part of the package now. Somebody invented that dumb shit. Now it's fucking and more important than the people going. I would love to get that movie. I just don't like the artwork they're using. I mean, that's not the movie. That's just the fucking box it's in. I mean, I've seen some shitty artwork, and I don't care. I just want the movie. If the movie looks good, that's all I care about. But wow, I did have a. I thought I had a Neon Maniacs Blu-ray at some point, but I got it by accident, or I don't know. I probably sold it because it's okay, but I just there's something about it I just didn't get into it. Definitely looked a lot better than the old rip off VHS or whatever the hell that came from. Yeah, that's definitely true about criticism. They don't want to. Nobody wants, or at least them seems that way. And then yeah, they should send a technician to your house to fix that. He'll come with some fucking super glue and a splint and fix that thing straight and a level. Yeah, that would be tempting. I mean, there Amityville 2 is very European to me feeling. I think it was made by that, and it's kind of a really unique look to it and story too. If you want to put some little incest in your movie, yeah, when you're really propping up the Birdemic trilogy uh, as one of your releases, I'm a little suspicious. Yeah, that would be great. They'd have that Severin logo on the side. But yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not watching no more Birdemic. I'll watch Birdemic with like riff tracks or something. Me and Dana did one for it a long time ago. a commentary. I don't know, but uh, I tried to watch a few minutes of that part of the second one, and it's like no, and the third one looks. I mean, how many years has it been since the original Birdemic, and they're still using like PS1 birds in the movie? I don't understand. Little Darlings would be good. I remember watching that on TV a lot, and obviously it does not lend itself to TV. Wow, I still haven't watched my 4K of Hard to Kill or no Hard Target from Kino that I bought a while back. But yeah, to live and die in LA. That makes me want to watch Miami Vice again. Did they give him Looking for Mr. Goodbar? I didn't know that, but I actually watched that a while back. I think Dana watched it with me.
Yeah, it's very dark.
It's not a feel good movie.
Nope.
I don't know why. I mean, I'm not really sure. It might have been whatever, but when you go see a movie and it ends like that, I don't know what you're supposed to get out of it. Other than it would seem like don't go bring strange men to your home if you're a woman. That would be the main point or main takeaway from that. But I mean, wow, we're almost 30 people up in here listening to my stutter. I didn't drink caffeine, and I still got the jitters for some reason.
I got the yours cause you got caffeine.
Uh, so so apparently Severn is putting out Burial Ground and House on the Edge of the Park in 4K,
Oh. Yeah.
and Dr. Butcher. Looks like it's streeting at the end of May. Well, that's coming. That's
I want to know when Happy Hell might come out. Okay.
I don't know.
You told me it was.
Oh. Ooh. I was watching. There's a new documentary on Freakin'. It's called like Freakin' Uncut. I just happened to see it online. I haven't watched it yet. Hello. That's the main thing for everything. I haven't watched it yet. Shit. Hmm. Where's that? $60. Well, wait a while. That's what I'm waiting on the new WWE game. I'm waiting because it's like $60. I'm gonna wait at least a month or two and see if it goes down $10. Hmm. Do you need a light?
Nah, I think I can find it. There it is.
And I got this one movie. What the hell was it? Gosh, I can't remember. Spaghetti Western drops. Oh, dropping. Nice. And it kind of looks like that. What is Arrow going to release the Bruce Lee movies in 4K? Because I saw something, some little video or something, and it kind of looked like him in the background of whatever they're doing, and it's like, let me go find this movie. I got it from Ron Bonk.
You didn't get it from me. You bought it.
I bought it, but she does a little bit. She uses a an old light bulb to smoke it. It's called Blood and Steel, and I heard it was a real crazy lame vanity project, and that made me waste $25. So we'll see. I haven't watched it yet. I don't know if I'll get to watch it tomorrow, but I'm gonna watch it soon. I need some bars. Percocet. I'm probably gonna crash after. I did that drink an energy drink about 3 o'clock or something, but Kino, yeah, Kino's on style. I'm also waiting for the Criterion sale because I want to get the new Dazed and Confused 4K. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Last Dragon's coming out on 4K, 4K Steelbook. I might have to get that. I don't think I got a Blu-ray of it. I might get some show enough in the 4K. Uh, and then that I really want to get this. I was going to get it, but I'll probably order it pretty soon. The what is this? The Gothic horror, the Italian Gothic collection from Severin. Speaking of Big Old Dave, yeah, Bruce Leroy. No, I'm. I would get like I'm not. I don't like 3 or 4. Obviously 4. I would get the first one and the second one. Maybe they'll be individual, and I'll get them that way. Well, I got that release, and I'd seen it before, obviously from some kind of rip. I don't know if it was a pretty good rip, or at least, for maybe it was on a movie channel or something. But it's like a Nancy Drew mystery, except very sleazy and you know nudity and everything. And it's got this. I mean, I don't say she was a teenager, but she's playing a teen. It's kind of crazy, but I liked it for that. I mean, it's just kind of goofy. It is goofy, but it's I liked it. That's one I was like, I got that pretty quickly after it came out. I sh- I saw about the Hopping Mad, the Mr. Vampire movies, which I don't know about those. I thought I've seen some of that. I've seen some Hopping Vampires, but I'm not sure if it's something I want to. Then I see that the Phantasm is going to be on 4K, but it's from some weird Polonian film pictures. I don't know. Yeah, but I don't know what if that's U.S. or what country that is. So I'm not sure. Well, it looks like they are releasing the Superman movies in on 4K individually. So I probably will get the first two. City of Lost Children on 4K from Studio Canal. I got a Blu-ray of it recent. Well, let's say 3 years ago, probably more. It's a pretty. I mean, the one thing about the director, he went from that, and then he directed. I think I'm not sure if it was right directly after that, but he directed Alien 4, which some people don't like. I don't. It's kind of all right. Um, but some people that was in that City of Lost Children are in Alien 4. Yeah, yeah, that's a lot. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah. As far as the clocks going forward, I hate this. Uh, Means I'll be waking up later, but I gotta stay up so I can get my body ready for freaking Monday night. Hmm? Yeah. I need to get a new release of Wicker Man. I missed out on whatever this last one was. So, one movie that I'll talk about on your or podcast tomorrow when we record it. I've got two already in the that we've done, and I've not had time to release them. But this will be I gotta do something. Maybe I'll do it after this, so that way at least I have one coming out. But it's called it's coming out from TerrorVision on Blu-ray. It's called End of the Line. I watched it last night. It's a low budget a Canadian movie from 2007, and I thought it was pretty good. Hmm. Looks like Second Sight is going to be releasing High Tension and Frontiers, which was some really good French, the French new wave of extreme horror. I think Frontiers has kind of got overshadowed by High Tension, which if you hadn't seen Frontiers, I'd definitely check it out. Winnie the Pooh. That I'm sorry, I'm not going to be watching Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. Wow. You get this Weird Owl. He's got that Weird Owl movie. You can get it. You get like if you buy this big set, you get a Hawaiian shirt with Weird Owl all over it with bananas and chocolate covered ice cream or something. Wow. Yeah, inside. I still have my old DVD of that. What was it Dimension Extreme? Extreme. I actually watched the. I mean, it's been a couple years, but I watched the American remake of Inside, and it's not quite the same thing, obviously. And they did change the ending, so at least it's got something that's a little different than just the old scene for scene remake. So, but obviously you can't. And then why did they think that they could remake? Damn, did I mess up my mustache or I don't know. I'll have to take a look at that. Maybe I just need to shave this shit off. for a while. But yeah, I don't know why they thought that was a good. And they also somebody remade Martyrs as well, like 2015 or something. I can't remember. And I've got a copy of it, but I've never watched it. And I was like, I can't believe they. And then I can't believe they remade that. Well, what would they think that that was going to be? Somebody was going to release that, and it was going to be a hit. That shit. I mean, just I don't know what they were thinking. It's like let's pick a movie that we're going to remake and try to get we're going to get all this. We're going to make a fortune, and he picked Martyrs. Yeah, but now you got to be careful for buying 4Ks because they might be region locked. So that's gonna suck. But I have to be very careful. Well, it looks like children or the people under the stairs on 4K. Looks like it's coming sometime in late April. I liked. I went and saw it in the theater, and it was fine. I mean, but I don't know. I don't know. I think I have a DVD of it. I think I'll just go with that. Some things I don't need. I'm not going to upgrade my entire collection every time they release a new version of it. Some things I might. I've done, but not every damn thing. Ooh, I didn't hear that. No, Dana bought us a TV a couple years ago. Well, see, had to be 4 years ago, a 72 inch, and I'm pretty sure it's not an OLED. It for what she gave for it, it should have been, but it's just I guess it's a LED. Be my guess. Yeah, them was pretty good. Or eels. Yeah, Frontiers was kind of like Texas Chainsaw. Um, and then I know that the Cavalry or whatever that movie is that Vinegar Syndrome is releasing, I would classify that as a French extreme or whatever new wave. Though, it's, then there's another one which is German, which I called Der Samurai, was on Shutter, but I'd seen it a few years before. It's a weird one, and it kind of reminded me of those. Oh yeah, I mean that's the thing with TVs. Every 6 months, they get better. So, so you're always behind because once you buy one, you're behind. I did a bunch of research when I first got my first one, and immediately after 6 months or so, there were so many better ones that I just spent over 2 grand on this TV, and I was like, shit, what am I doing? But I guess that's getting close. I think Dana's doing a stream, aren't you?
Yes.
What are you doing it on?
Sorority House of Massacre watch along and drinking game if you want to participate in the drinking.
So look for Evil Dead Chick on YouTube. Um, yeah, my old TV had a burn in, but it's very unnoticeable. Well, actually, the separation of the panels. This is from way back, and then the replacement TV. It if I pause something on it, it does burn it in, but eventually it kind of once more stuff comes on the screen, it kind of takes it away. So, luckily, the newest TV that Dana bought does not have any issues like that. But I appreciate everybody coming and say hi and listen to me go on for no reason. So I probably won't do anything next weekend. So I'm gonna crash hard next weekend. I'm already anticipating it, but I will be back after that. Maybe we'll do a stream or a movie stream on Discord. So um, I'll make sure that we get the Discord link out there again. So if you want to join the Discord, some other guys have streamed movies in there. So definitely, and then you get on there and bullshit too. So, but it's a something to do. But everybody have a great weekend, and I'll check you out next time. Peace.